Hey guys, hope you are doing well this evening or morning or whatever time it is, wherever you are. It's evening where I am at. Anyway, we're getting ready to do just a collective reading, general collective reading, love reading, and whatever else comes out. We'll address whatever the cards bring to us. So remember that it is going to be general though, so please only take what resonates, and as always, leave the rest. All right, guys, let's get started. Sweet angels, what do we have for my collective this evening, please? Please bring through the most important messages tonight for my collective. Ones that will watch. A photograph, I feel that very heavy. Somebody is definitely feeling incredibly nostalgic right now. Looking at a lot of photos potentially, maybe following you in some way. Not following you, that sounds terrible. They could be following you, but watching you for sure in some way, shape, or form. All right. Cards now, one to top. Well, there they go. Okay, yep. Right on top. Sunglasses. What did I say? Walking, looking, stalking. Yep. Focusing outward. And camera. Reminiscing. Keepsake. Perception. Learn from the past and make memories. You cannot make it up. I was feeling that super, super heavy in your energy. So I think you're probably aware of that. Especially if you can feel this person or their energy, you already know. We got the snake here, which is competition, enemy, clever, malicious, looking over your shoulder, and the other woman. Addiction, wow, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling. And then, of course, we have a runner. God forbid we should have a reading without a runner, right? Runner is all about a fear, intimacy, or even listening to ego. So obviously this is who's watching you. Hang on one second. Oh, yeah. And then we have healing heart. So this might actually be you. Oh, I heard. Okay, so this could actually be the other person as well. You have somebody, I think, before that actually ran from this situation. Or it could be you. Obviously, flip the energies as it resonates. Yeah. I feel like there was someone else that actually ran from the relationship in the past, or situationship. I definitely want to say that because for a lot of you guys, you may not have actually cemented a relationship. It could have been a friendship or a friendship where feelings were developed, or it could have even been a sexual type relationship, a friends with benefits kind of thing. But anyway, somebody ended up running from the relationship, it looks like. I feel like maybe they put you in some kind of competition with other people. Maybe they had some other options. I always hate saying that because I feel like it sounds bad, but I guess it is what it is. Regardless, I feel like they were looking at other options for sure. They may have done that. Also, somebody that may have had some addictive behavior, and that could have even been with the options, to be fair. Somebody that liked to be kind of, you know, just free. I want to say somebody that liked to maybe party or you know, drink, if you will, or even sex addictions. There's all kinds of addictions, okay? But this is somebody that kind of had that quality. They like to go, they like to do what they want. They don't like to really be accountable to anyone, or at least they were not acting like that in the past. And that was also why they were the runner, right? That's why they kind of took off. I haven't looked yet to see if they developed any feelings. Obviously, for some, that will be the case. But regardless of where they're at today, I feel like they just kind of took off because that's really kind of their natural habitat, right? They just kind of come and go. They're in and out. I feel like you had to really begin to heal. It must have hurt you, definitely, is what I'm getting here, because I feel like you had to go through your own bit of healing after dealing with this and whatever this situation was. Whoever I'm speaking to, too, and this could obviously contain to several of you guys, you found out whatever happened here. So even if they decided to select someone else, I think that you must have found out about it. Whatever it was, I feel like you were quite hurt over it. But this person is feeling quite nostalgic, okay, at this particular point. But not only that, I feel like they're watching you, Okay, so they're watching you, they're looking at you in some way. So if you have, additional, especially on your social media, I'm feeling a very heavy pull to social media, unless maybe you work with them. Like I said, I don't have any cards to indicate that as of yet, but I have not pulled tarot on it. We'll get tarot and see. But it seems to me like this person is actually keeping a close eye on you, but also they may be looking at your photos and stuff like that with a camera card. But this person's watching you. I'm telling you, I felt that before I even pulled the cards, which I expressed to you. So I don't know what's going on, but they're keeping a serious eye on you right now. I feel like they're planning something too. I don't know what that's about. So let's see what the tarot has with it, or on this. Spirit guides and angels. Come to me for my collective. And this person, this runner they've been dealing with. Anyone else that may be coming into the equation for my collective, please. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. All right, what do we have? Who's this person? Oh, okay. Somebody definitely trying to come out of this out of the cold energy for sure. Look at the Page of Cups now in reverse. Look at this, okay? I think that somebody has been, and that might actually be you, but it could be this other person too. It says recovery here. Maybe somebody's been recovering from something, especially if they have been. We have to look at this. Okay, so we have the Five of Coins in reverse, the Page of Cups in reverse, and then we also have a new opportunity. But I asked, who is this person? So this is what I have. I have somebody here that has been out in the cold. Okay, you or them, whomever. Somebody here has definitely been out in the cold. And they're trying to come out of that situation. They're wanting to have some kind of improvement in their life at this point. But I also feel there's some kind of recovery. If there were addictions, maybe somebody is actually going through some kind of recovery from that. Slowly recovering from their addictions, whatever they were. I don't know what they were. I'm not privy to it. You're going to know your story better than I. Or maybe you're not even aware of this for some of you guys. I feel like whoever this person is, they may actually drink. I just heard to relax. So I don't know if this is a person that has a lot of stress in their life. Maybe they smoke weed. I don't know. Something like that. I'm getting a heavy energy around it. It's something to do with they feel like it relaxes them or calms them in some way, shape, or form. I feel like their life is very active, very busy, or definitely very stressful in some way. But regardless, I think they showed a lot of emotional immaturity here in the past. Certainly a lot of insecurity in some way, whether that was, honestly, even with this runner card, I think, that is a big reason a lot of times why people will just bolt, right? They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to talk about their feelings. They don't want to talk, do the mature thing and tell you what's up. They'll leave. Okay, so I feel like that is what happened here. They were showing a lot of that. But now, I feel like they're wanting to come in with something. Let me get some more on this. Let me see what's happening here, because it looks like this person's really been focused on their money for one. But I feel like they're wanting, what I get here more so than that is wanting to offer some kind of something more stable. Okay, they're coming in with this Ace of Coins over here. Look at that though. Oh, okay. So you may have been dealing with a fire sign here with a King of Wands in reverse. Oh my gosh, these cards. This is getting crazy. Yeah, so I think they definitely, and maybe they were chasing money too, to be honest with you, but definitely, trying to find, I don't know. I feel like I had in the reading the other day too, which is the same thing that I'm getting today. This is why I'm bringing it up, that somebody can live beyond their means, all right? But they like that because they're really caught up in how people see them, all right? They view that as some kind of respect factor, right? What you have, kind of flaunting what you have, flexing, if you will. So this person can probably use a tad of humility, to be honest with you. But anyway, regardless, I feel like they have been focusing a lot on their money, trying to get something new started too, if they have some kind of new business venture or something, but also kind of thinking about wanting to bring in some kind of stability. But I keep wanting to go back to this person though, chasing money. So you're going to know your situation if that is actually the case. the issue is with this person, and we're going to see if they've actually changed any of their ways here. I mean, honestly, in addition to being, you know, showing a lot of emotional immaturity, then I feel like there was a lot of impulsivity. They could be very overbearing with this King of Wands here in reverse. And also the King of Wands, remember, King of Wands also cheats generally, right? They're a womanizer in a sense. They can be emotionally manipulative. Okay, but this person, whoever it is, look at this. They've been through karma. All right, here comes that word again. I feel like they've been dealing with their own karma, trying to get control of other aspects of this. You know, the weird thing about this is now I'm starting to feel, I'm going to get some more cards on this because I'm feeling like this person is thinking this connection is fated in some way. But look, as I said, they're going through karma. Right out the gate, you have the Ten of Wands. All right, so this person has definitely been feeling burdened, like they're carrying a whole lot of responsibility. I think they're just tired of that. I think they've been walking that line for a long time where they feel like they're carrying a whole lot of responsibility. But a lot of the stuff is self-inflicted. That's what I feel. Other people also have a lot of expectations for this person, whoever your person is. So maybe they're some kind of boss or in some kind of situation where, again, maybe they're providing for others, or maybe they do some kind of job, maybe, where they have to provide for others. Yeah, but we have rest. We have the Four of Swords here, so we definitely have someone who is trying to get some kind of rest and do some contemplating at this point. I think this is where they're getting the fated portion, right? Like they are starting to really see. This is so crazy because this person was really in a not a good state from a, I don't want to say from a mental, from a mental, I guess that's good, a mental and an emotional perspective. It just looks like they didn't really, I hate to say they didn't care, but that's kind of what I'm getting. And it may not have even been that. It may have just been that they just were moving so fast. They didn't have time to think about others, which that's shitty too. So whatever. We'll say it however we want, but regardless, they weren't really thinking about others that were involved in this situation. Okay, but they are watching you. I don't know how many cards we can get saying that this person is watching you. Shit, they might be stalking you, okay? But this person has a lot of, spend a lot of time in their head, I feel. I feel like they've been very restless over this particular situation, but they're very curious as to what's going on with you, what you're doing. Something about this situation, so I'm going to guess you're not talking, has made them feel very discouraged. Now, maybe you moved on and maybe they're seeing that, or maybe they're trying to see if that's what happened and they're trying to keep hope because they think that this is a fated connection. And meanwhile, meanwhile, they can't, obviously, I just feel like they're really, really trying to see you for some reason. So maybe because they don't know what's going on with you, and because of that, they're feeling very discouraged about the future of this connection. Look at this. Oh, that's why. And now we have, let me see, can you see on this camera? Now we have the Empress. Beautiful. Okay. So, of course, the Empress is beautiful, right? Very stable, very nurturing, takes care of people, very compassionate, very abundant. Okay, they're seeing you. Oh, wow. That's why they're thinking this is fated. They think they're supposed to be with you. Now, you may actually be the mother of their children, okay? They may want you to be the mother of their children. They could be watching you have this big, abundant, beautiful new start, okay? Watching you literally have a glow up here. There's something they're doing here where they are able to keep an eye on you. So even if it's through your post in some way, or maybe if you have live feeds or anything like that, they are definitely or even if you live around them, they are keeping a very close eye on whatever it is that you're doing, and they're watching you. Glow up. I can't say it any differently. Something has definitely changed about you, and whatever it is, it's kind of made them discouraged, because it looks to me like, if this is still their energy, and I'm going to check this, but what changes have they really made? Because wherever they were before, now I will give them the benefit of the doubt, and I will get some more cards in a minute to just see, but they are doing some contemplation, so hopefully that's bringing some growth, because honestly, these cards up here, Only thing I see that they were doing good was maybe, you know, working or focusing on building some kind of security here. All right, let's keep going. Yeah. Yeah, see, they've been in some kind of stalemate here, unwilling to make any kind of choice with the Two of Swords. Just kind of probably left you hanging. Look at this. And then we had the Eight of Cups here, and so you actually walked away. But they're wanting a reunion here with this Three of Cups, okay? They left you in a stalemate. They didn't know what to do here because they're in all this screw. I mean, I'm just going to say it the way it is. Very blunt tonight, guys, okay? I mean, they're just, they're in this messed up energy, all right? They didn't want to make some kind of decision. I don't know why they felt it was difficult. Maybe they felt like it was going to change their life in some way, but just unwilling to see the truth of the situation. They may have also had another choice. Maybe the other choice was just to break away from that, you know, mentality that was kind of, you know, just impossible to deal with, it looks like. Regardless, it looked like you just bossed up really quick, and now, of course, you've walked away and left something behind. Left them behind, that's what it looks like. Okay, let me look at these. Let me see if I can get something from... Actually, let me do my... I'm going to do the untold truth. See what's going on with this person. Spirit guides and angels. Give me some more information on this situation. Yeah, look at this. So yeah, this person's been in a ton of confusion here. All right, very much an unsettled energy in the past. It looks like they're definitely trying to come out of that. You have certainly came out of that, most definitely, with the Empress here. This person has, oh my gosh. Like, they are seeing you as the end-all, be-all here. Like, they really... I just feel like the way they're watching you and just the energy I'm picking up on, like, whether you're Emperor, Empress, it does not matter. Obviously, this is an energy I'm reading, but they really have watched you grow. Like, I feel admiration. Like, they're admiring your growth. They're admiring, you know, maybe your beauty or, you know, your how handsome you are, what have you. But they're really just watching you, almost like with some kind of pride. I'm feeling there's a lot of hoping going on too. All right. I think that they're trying to manifest you in some way. This is really weird. It's almost like looking to the divine, trying to manifest you back, hoping that you would consider them to come back in your life. I'm going to specifically ask the question in a minute because I need to, yeah, look, they were sitting in lust before. Okay, so they might have been chasing sexual connections. You know, y'all might have had a lot of sexual energy between you too, but this person was very non-committal. But look, this is in reverse. So I can definitely see where they're wanting to give that up. Look where I laid it, completely by mistake, but on top of the Empress, because now they know that they, you know, there's only one choice here. All right. But have they changed? That's the question. Yeah. Look, wanting intimacy, closeness, seclusion with one person. Oh my gosh. Then we have vows. All right. Wanting to have that commitment. So again, that goes back to that Ace of Coins as well. Let's see if this person has something to say here. Actually, let me get some cards from the Higher Self Oracle. Spirit guides and angels. What do you want my collective to know? Some of these will be from your higher self. And some of these will be from the divine masculine or feminine. And you should know when they come out. Mixed batch here. Spirit guides and angels. Yeah. They felt the timing was off at that particular time. Yeah. Now they're saying I can't deny my feelings anymore, though. So, I guess while they were on their long run, they have finally figured out that you mean much, much more to that. You have surprised them in some way, first of all. I don't know what you've done differently or what they're seeing, but you've definitely surprised them in some way. This is going to sound crazy. I feel they're kind of turned on by it. So whatever it is, they're seeing you kind of in a different strength. That I feel like they have seen you in before. Maybe when you guys were together or hanging out together or knew each other, maybe it was a little different, but it's almost like an admiration. That's what I was saying before. Just say to balance your upper chakras. That could be for anybody here in my collective. Of course, your upper chakras are going to be your heart chakra, throat, and, you know, your third eye chakra, and, of course, your crown chakra, your top 4. So always make sure that those are in balance, because we always want to make that connection, especially between the head and the heart, and listen to our intuition, right? And speak our truth. Yeah, he says that. I said he, because got a male on the back here, but it says we connect in the astral. So this may be someone who you have a deep connection with, that you are actually connecting with in the astral realms, in the 5th dimension. You may be communicating that way. You may feel them very deeply. They said, I just can't walk away. Okay. I'm telling you, collective, this person has some obsessive energy, in a sense. And that started from the jump with all of the washing. Just as birds change directions, so too is your path unfolding in divine alignment. So they may have definitely changed directions to come back to you. But I'm going to tell you, some of you guys may have already too, with this 8 of Cups over here, walked away. You may also have changed directions because this became way too burdensome for you. Okay, they're saying, I want to talk to you. And my old patterns, my old karmic patterns are ending. Look at this. I know Spirit is guiding me. Wow. Okay, well that gives me hope, because I'm not going to lie. Some of those cards in the beginning were not making me too happy. Let me see if I can get some... Let me see if I can get some guidance on this. Spirit guides and angels. What kind of guidance do you have here for my collective? What kind of guidance may we have here for the collective that will launch this reading tonight, please? Alright. Yeah, Buho. Transform the way that you see. Came out another reading too. I can't remember which one it was though. Transform the way you see. Obviously, if you're changing anyway, and if they've been through any changes, they're already doing that. They're changing the way that they see you for sure. But this is also changing the way that you see things as we begin to really deal with our, especially with any traumas, any hurts, make the changes that we need. We're able to see things much more clearly in a higher way too, with a higher perspective, more divinely. Oh, speaking of which, phenomenon, be still and listen to the Spirit. That's gorgeous now. They're saying really hone in and listen to what you're getting from Spirit around you. All right, one more card for advice for the beautiful collective. Dancing angels, please. One more card of advice. And then we'll see who you might be dealing with. You got another one here with commune with Source, though. Oh, opulence. It is time to lead. Now, I am loving that. A lot of you might actually, I've been feeling that energy for a long time, ever since the beginning of the year, actually, just a real power coming into this year, where a lot of people are stepping into a leadership position or moving into kind of their own thing, taking control of their life. In a sense, a lot of you are changing directions in so many ways, changing your jobs, changing who you are, changing where you live, changing the dynamic, obviously, of relationships, letting go of things that no longer serve you, and getting, I think, people out of your life that are no longer in alignment with you, which is just so wise. And that just pulls you fully more so into your power and helps you to grow and get the things that you want. Look, and then at the bottom we have Lavaria, let love grow. All right. So we're going to see who the players are here. As always, you know, use discernment. You know your journey better than I. Always do what is in your highest and best good. And obviously only take the messages that fit with you. Never try to make a reading fit, because they are general, okay? Somebody here is a gypsy soul. I can definitely relate with that. So some of you guys might be, again, starting new, wanting just to get out there and kick it and be free and travel and, you know, just be who you are without locking down with anyone. And then we have a mystic and a priestess. I've been getting those a lot too. I have a lot of very spiritual people, I feel, that watch my channel. You might very well study or practice mysticism, or you know, be a high priestess in some way. Obviously very intuitive, very in tune with things. And again, that has to do with kind of going your own way. And also this phenomena card, right? It all ties together. You might have a Taurus here that's involved. Okay. A lot of chemistry, I feel like, in this connection. So when you think about that, somebody that you had a lot of chemistry with. Somebody also that may have actually played the victim in the past and made you feel bad in some way, okay, if they were playing the victim all the time. We have a Gemini that could be involved. Who else, Spirit Guides, need Who else is in this game? One more cards and we will wrap it up. By the way, if you don't see your sign here, it does not matter. You know, obviously, I'm just going to pull in a few cards to get some indication. I'm not wanting to flip. There we go. A wallflower. Okay, so maybe somebody that sits back and just kind of keeps their eye on stuff, doesn't really say too much or get involved, but somebody that just really pays attention to everything. Honestly, that could be you, or that could actually be them, because I think that that's what they're doing. They kind of keep a low profile. You might be dealing with a Leo. They keep a low profile and just kind of, you know, they're watching you, especially right now, because they're just so, I feel like they're so busy watching you and maybe working. We got somebody definitely wanting reunion here, though. You may also have a Virgo. Yeah, and I also have a Scorpio coming out. Okay. Oh, look, and at the very bottom, we have saboteur. So definitely somebody who sabotaged the relationship in the past. Got a Libra too on the bottom of the deck. So that is what I got for you guys. Hopefully you will know who this is. And whoever you think it is, I mean, you're going to recognize a lot of the traits because we put a lot of cards here. So, and possibly some of the words. But hopefully it will resonate with some of you guys, okay? And I will talk to y'all next time. Peace.